So Bangladesh's largest border is really with West Bengal.
Yes, my lord. It has, my lord, just give it a copy. It has, my lord, 2,216 kilometers with West Bengal. And these are from the, my lord, I've given the source also. And they are part of my submission also, my lord. Just which page of the submission? These are part of my submission also, my lord.
But border with Meghalaya appears to be larger than.
That's right, my lord. So, my lord, that's what it's happening. People go to Meghalaya immediately, cross over the road, come to Assam, claim citizenship. That's a huge problem for Assam, because if your lordship travel from Guwahati to Shillong, my lord, one side is Assam road, one side you have to only cross the road and to say claim citizenship of the country. If your lordship see below this, Assam borders 263 kilometers with Bangladesh.
In this map, where is Guwahati?
Well, Guwahati is Dispur. It's in Dispur,
right.
Capital. So it doesn't, the Guwahati doesn't border Bangladesh, but it borders, when you travel from Dispur to Shillong, you have, I'm so sorry.
When was Meghalaya created?
In 1971.
So before the cutoff date or after this cutoff date?
69, it becomes an autonomous state. And Meghalaya, lordship would give me a minute, Lord. Northeast Areas Reorganization Act.
It became a UT for some.
Lord, it is 1969, it became an autonomous state within the state. And that became, Lord, under the Northeast Areas Reorganization Act, it became 21st January 1972.
So then this would be the Assam border only.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, it was an Assam.
Page 154. All these figures, my lord, which I am giving it here, are part of this. I have given the source, and it is in part of my written submission, my lord, in paragraph 15. Yes, it became an autonomous state in 1969. 69 Act, I don't know that.
1869.
69, Assam, state within a state. It was a new concept which was developed. And then it became a full-fledged state in 71 Act with effect from 72. So, my lord, Assam has, my lord, 263 kilometer bordering. West Bengal has 2,216 kilometer bordering. Meghalaya has 443 kilometer bordering. Mizoram has 318 kilometer. Tripura has 856 kilometer. Now, lordship would see, my lord, the extent of illegal population in 2001, which is as per the statement of the Home Minister on the floor of Parliament. It is not from any individual studies, my lord. And these figures are there as part of, my lord, my submission, and this is part of the statement of the Home Minister, my lord. Lordship would say, my lord, 50 lakhs are the population in 2001. Out of 266 lakhs is the total population for the census of 61. 18% are, my lord, illegal entrant. And you give citizenship to all. Where is that homogeneity? Article 14 has to have some meaning, my lord, not for an individual, to a group of individuals staying in Assam, claiming their ethnic rights, my lord. In West Bengal, 57 lakhs out of 801 lakh 8 crore. It is 7%. Meghalaya, it has 30,000 out of 23 lakhs. It is 1%. Mizoram figures are not available, my lord. Tripura has, my lord, 10%. So you're not giving it to, my lord, the person who has 1% or 7% or 10%. You're giving citizenship, my lord. What is the basis for giving citizenship? Mainly because you want it political issue. You have an Assam Accord. That does not satisfy the test of constitutionalism, my lord. That may satisfy the test of your political expediency.
You have taken the figures as of 2001.
Yes, my lord. 2000, these figures
What is the figures of 2000 and of 1971? How many people are actually, we have put it?
No, that my lord friend is given about 5 lakhs that it was stated on the floor of the house by a minister, my lord.
No, but they are going to give us the official.
Mr. Solicitor pointed out on that day, my lord, that was during the debate. Mr. Badlu Islam said this is the figures, my lord. But officially, my lord, as Mr. Diwana said, nobody has come out with the figures, my lord. We have the figure only of 1971 from S.K. Sinha report, my lord, who was the governor of Assam. We have figures from the Law Commission of India, and we have figures from the Home Minister of India. These are the 3 figures which are available on record, my lord, which I pointed out in my written submissions in paragraphs. Can we see, my lord, now the second schedule of the Citizenship Act for a minute. But every person who wants to be citizen of India makes an application for registration under Section 5 or by naturalization under Section 6. They cannot become a citizen of our country, my lord, without subscribing an oath of allegiance as prescribed under second schedule. And this is Section 5 to 6. I'm so sorry. Citizenship Act, my lord. Oath of allegiance, Section 5 and 6 2, my lord, are what? Application for by registration or by nature. do hereby solemnly affirm or swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of India and fulfill my duties as a citizen of India. Now, my lord, in contrast, would your lordship kindly come to my written submissions, my lord, page 161 of that compilation, volume 1. None of the persons, my lord, who are given deemed citizenship, my lord, subscribe any such oath. In fact, my lord, they are born and my lord, the subscribing an oath under the Constitution of Pakistan, which says, my lord, if your lordship kindly permit me to read para 19 and 20, my lord.
Same applies to section 6 also.
Same applies to?
Section 6 also. If you say so,
Yes.
the same applies to section 6 also. Maybe anybody who got
Yes, but 60.
section
No, my
6
lord,
also
they have to make an application, subscribe oath. Thereafter, my lord, let them, my lord, this provision cannot stand scrutiny, my lord. At least they have to say, you have to subscribe oath to get a citizenship of my country. You do not subscribe oath and you give citizens to lakhs of people, my lord, by deeming fiction.
Mr. Hansaria, how it will impact the legality of the provision?
No, because, my lord, because we have a sovereignty of India, my lord. It's the basic feature, my lord, of our constitution. A person who believes, my lord, is bound by the preamble of his parent constitution, which says, my lord, sovereignty over the entire universe belongs to Allah alone, and the authority exercisable by the people within the limits prescribed by him in the sacred state thus. And whereas the founder of Pakistan, Quaid-e-Azam, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, expressing the will of the people, declared Pakistan should be sovereign Republic of Islamic State. Can a person who is subscribing this oath, my lord, become an Indian citizen without subscribing an oth of allegiance under Schedule
It
2?
all depends on what Parliament assumed. If Parliament assumed that these people were fleeing their motherland
Yes.
because of the atrocities in the motherland, or for a variety of reasons, the violence, the atrocities.
My lord, all refugees, my lord, let me be very candid. All refugees, my lord, people become refugees because they have to fled their home state, my lord. Nobody wants to leave their home for a good cause, under compelling circumstances.
Right, but then the last thing which the refugee wants to do is to still plead allegiance to the motherland, because they have left the motherland because of the conditions in the motherland.
No, that's what I'm saying, my lord. No refugees, which are 3.5 crore globally recognized under the UN figures, my lord. Refugees leave their home without a compulsion. Anybody who becomes a refugee is under compulsion, my lord. So can you give my lord, that's what I said, my lord. You can give a right to abort, which is a humanitarian human right. We have given, my lord, vaccines. My lord, Sri Lanka recent judgment recognizes that, my lord, India helped them with billions of dollars to come over the crisis. But for that, my lord, I'll give that citation to the Constitution Bench of 5 judges of the Sri Lanka Supreme Court. In the judgment recognized, my lord, it is but for the help of India during that financial crisis, the Sri Lankan position would have been much worse.
Yeah.
But all that I'm saying, no, all that I'm saying, my lord, all that I'm saying.
If it is an individual case, if they are deciding individual case,
No.
they can do. If this is on a contingency basis,
My lord, if-
as the logic which you apply basis upon which section.
No, my lord, what I'm saying, my
the same
lord,
thing has to be
if
seen.
you cannot give it to individual, can you give to a lakhs of people, my lord, citizenship by fiction? My lord, anybody who, I'm so sorry. So, my lord, my submission is, my lord, unless, my lord, you cannot become a citizen, you have to subscribe an oath of allegiance, which is basic, my lord, fundamental of the
We've got the point. Anything else, Mr. Hansaria, now? I think you've wrapped up your submission.
Yes, my lord, I'll just finish it, my lord. Yes, my lord, my lord, this court has struck down various legislations on manifest arbitrariness. I have prepared a schedule, just to update it. I'll give, my lord, all these parts of their compilation. Starting from, my lord, Honorary Sarkar, my lord, the Justice Vivian Bose judgment, it's a very, very illustrative.
That is not manifest arbitrariness.
No, it says, my lord, what will be the discrimination? Of course, manifest arbitrariness is Saraman with relevant paragraphs and the compilation pages, my lord. I am preparing, tomorrow morning, I'll give that 2 pages, my lord, where the relevant judgments and with the relevant paragraphs and the relevant compilation page numbers, my lord. So dual citizenship, my lord, again, my lord, those persons who have been given, my learned friend has dealt with it. Article 9 requires you to denounce. Without denouncing, my lord, how can you become, my lord? They have not given up. Nobody has said, my lord, give me a citizenship. Lordship may presume that it is presumed, but ultimately somebody has to say, my lord, I don't want the citizenship of the country, I want the citizenship of your country. Lord, I cannot get a citizenship of anywhere in the world. But you can, by parliament, my lord, by deeming fiction, you give a citizenship of persons even you don't want, my lord. They can go back, they continue to have both ways, my lord. They stay here, they cannot stay here. So they claim citizenship of that Pakistan also, or now Bangladesh, or claim citizen of India, my lord. There cannot be any such law, my lord. You can choose citizenship at the same time. You have to denounce one and then to get another, my lord. And finally, as I said, my lord, if your lordship see, my lord, while Mr. Solicitor doesn't want, but there are refugee policies of this country, my lord. I have given those paragraphs, my lordship. May only make a note of this, my lord. That it has something to do, Mr. Solicitor, it has something to do with, Lord, if you persons who are in India from last 50 years, from Lord Tibetans, etc., you have not given citizenship, Tamils, you have not given citizenship, the Rohingyas, you have not given citizenship, my lord, Chakmas, you have not given, Chakma, there are judgments of this court, my lord, but against atrocities on them. But citizenships are not given, my lord, to the people. So country must have a consistent, my lord, refugee policy, my lord. You cannot, my lord, just say people of, so far as Assam is concerned, no policy matters.
All right, thank you, Mr.
Well, I am extremely grateful for such a patient hearing, my lord, and I'll just for give the start tomorrow morning. My lord. Lord, if a lordship has want to say something, then leave it.
Thank you, Mr.
I'm grateful to a lot.
Mr. Solicitor, would you like to start tomorrow morning? Because now we are almost in the wrap. That, it's just so that you will only barely open, otherwise if you start today. Start tomorrow. So, Mr. Solicitor will argue first, then after that,
Thereafter, I'll make my submission.
Mr. Sibbal would like to argue.
Mr. Kapil Sibbal will be following.
And then Ms.
Solicitor, and after Mr. Sibbal, I will argue.
Lord, I appear for ASU, which is respondent number 6 in the petition. Whenever I can have 5 minutes, I can sum up my arguments.
I'll also request for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I would also only be taking 5 attempts.
If you can all, the others, apart from the solicitor, they've already filed submissions, Mr. Solicitor, Mr. Sibbal, Ms. Jaising. The others, if you can just give us a page of just bullet points.
ASU is a party. In fact, the others
No problem. What I'm saying,
given our submission.
your submissions are filed? Shadan, Farasat also, Mr. Singh also, no difficulty there.
I think this is my friends, not on this side.
AG wants to argue. After you.
The learned AG may take some time, not very long time. He's out of station, he's coming, returning to.
But you can start tomorrow, Mr. Singh.
I will start.
Two friends on this side have given submissions. I'll give the page number.
My written submissions in both the matters in which Mr. Diwan has appeared and Mr. Hansaria, and they are on record. Apropos what fell from your lordships on Expulsion Act, that is also there, my lords, in my